Howdy, y'all. You know what's interesting? Numbers. Now, numbers are always interesting to me, but specifically I'm thinking how we speak numbers. And what got me thinking about it this time was someone recently spoke a number to me, and I was kind of confused by what they said at first, and I had to think for a minute about why was that confusing? What did they say that didn't make sense to me? So I realized that it was a difference in how a number is spoken versus how it's written. That if it's written, it's unambiguous always. But the way he said this number was kind of confusing in a way that I didn't expect. So let me walk you through what the confusion was and what caused that. So for easy numbers, little ones like this, we got 21, right? 21 is made up of a 2 and a 1 when written, but when spoken, we say 20 and then 1. So for a second before someone says the 1, it sounds like just 20, right? But then when we get to bigger numbers that use up these smaller ones, we've got this, 21,650. When we say it that way, it's clear, but it's long, and that's not how we tend to talk in language. So instead of 21,650, we'd say 21,650. Right, so there's that 21 again, and then 6, and then 50. And that's not confusing. We all get that. We know how to put that together. But the problem comes if there's nothing after the 20, right? If we just say 20,650, right? Now we can't say 20,650, because now it sounds like we're saying 2650, which would actually be this number, 2,650. So it's perfectly clear if there's another number after the 0, or instead of the 0 rather, but if it's a 20 followed by a number, we can't use that same logic. And that's something that we tend to pick up naturally, right? It's kind of like an English grammar rule that we all just learn automatically. We don't have to be taught. We know that that's not how you say numbers, and yet it's perfectly clear when we use that. And that was what the guy did. He was using multiple of 10 in the thousands, but he said something like 2650, and I heard it as 26, and then the rest of the numbers didn't make any sense because there wasn't what I was expecting. So, isn't that interesting?